Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. So today we're going to talk about a few predictions that I hope that I'm right about for the next Mass Effect, or the Mass Effect sequel, the Mass Effect trilogy sequel, or should we just call it the Mass Effect Andromeda sequel? We know it's not going to be in the sequel to Andromeda, so maybe let's just call it the sequel. Or the next gen sequel. Okay, so first prediction. Will our old squad mates be back? Liara, Tali, Javik, Grunt, Rex, Garrus, Miranda. Shit, I'm having a hard time remembering all the names now because I haven't played it in such a long time, but yeah, it's pretty much guaranteed. We can see that from the teaser. They wouldn't make such a powerful teaser with our original squad mates like that if they were not in the game. I'm pretty sure they're going to be our old squad mates in our squad again. It might be a possibility that they're just guest appearances. That's not an impossibility. I just think that it's more... I'm more sure about them being squad mates because of my second point. Shepard. Will we play as Shepard? That is a good question, which I think is pretty much yes. We will probably play as Shepard because considering, okay, if you look at Mass Effects, all the Mass Effects have a lot of romance in them, right? You have a lot of romance options. So if Liara's back and she's back as a squad mate and the different squad mates are back again, why else would they tease us with all this stuff, you know, with all the characters again, and her picking up the N7 plate or the sticker or whatever that's called? I don't think that BioWare would let anyone else romance Liara except for maybe Shepard, or that they would let anyone else romance Tali or whatever, because you're just gonna feel weird, you know, if you play another character with another name romancing your old squad mates. Maybe it's a new slew of casts and these were only they're just our old squad mates, maybe are just guest characters, but I doubt it because this first teaser made such a powerful impression on people. I'm like 90% sure it's gonna be the old squad mates back, and considering it's Mass Effect, there's gonna be romance. So if there's romance, you can't romance those characters if you're not Shepard. That would be feeling really weird. See, I don't think that's... I think it's pretty much guaranteed. Yes, you're gonna play as Shepard again, because if you remember in the Mass Effect 2, Shepard basically got destroyed. Maybe not to the level of being atomized, as in, you know, turned into particles, but he or she basically blew up in a spaceship, or well, blew outside of the spaceship and then crash landed on a planet. And the forces that pull you down to a planet like a comet, you know, without a parachute or anything, in full gear, in armor that maybe weighs 20-30 kilograms more, I'm pretty sure that Shepard was turned into mush. But they still managed to rebuild him, right? With Cerberus' help, with the Elusive Man's help. Still, they were able to rebuild him or her, and they just had their memories intact, you know? So I'm pretty sure, yeah, we're gonna play Shepard again. Third. Man, I can't count. Who's gonna be the main villain? Now this one is a tough nut to crack because the Reapers are hard to beat. As we saw in Andromeda, I can pretty much safely say that most people were kind of underwhelmed with the threat level in Andromeda, or the villains. They weren't that well designed, and they weren't that interesting compared to the Reapers, who are Lovecraftian machines of horror that was harvesting the galaxy every 50,000 years. I can pretty much say that the Reapers are one of the best villains in video games ever because of their, maybe not unique origin, but their unique combination of different aspects, you know. But the Reapers... Maybe the Leviathans are up at their play again. You know, there were 3 Leviathans left. The Leviathans, if you don't know who they are, they're basically the progenitors of the Reapers. They are the one who made the Reapers from the beginning. Sorry for spoiling here, but this is, of course, these games have been out for years now, so you should know this. But they are basically, the Leviathans are the creators of the Reapers, and they were known throughout the galaxy before the Reapers overthrew their masters, because that's what the Reapers did. Before that, they basically held the galaxy in an iron grip, right? They were the dominant species, and they controlled other species that worshipped them. So maybe now that the technology maybe is reset in the Mass Effect universe again, or in the Milky Way, maybe the 3 remaining Leviathans might be making a power move to take control of the galaxy again. I wouldn't really have anything against it, but considering we already know their backgrounds and what kind of, like, who they are, we know what they look like, so it's not as threatening and mysterious anymore. What really pulled me to the Reapers from the beginning was how, like, they're huge, extremely, like, dangerous machines that can conquer planets almost on their own. That's what really pulled me in, you know, the threat level, the danger. And since the Reapers are now gone, if we would face the Leviathans again, that would kind of feel like a step back, because we already kind of faced them. Well, they helped us, you know, in the 3rd game, in the expansion there. But so I don't think the Reapers are necessarily gonna be the main villains. So that's a good question. That's something I can't really answer yet, because we don't have any idea who's gonna be the main villain. But here comes one more point. This is a bonus point. I know this is only supposed to be 3 points, but 4th point. 4. It might tie in with Andromeda after all. Now, I haven't read anything about this. This is just basically me fan theorizing, but wouldn't it be cool? Now, it's probably not gonna happen, but it would be really cool if BioWare inserted some form of mechanic or some story that made it possible for Ryder, you know, the main character in Andromeda, to somehow communicate with Shepard, or because if you remember in the ending of Andromeda, if you played it to the ending, or if you watched the ending cutscene, it kind of left it open-ended, so the main villains of the Andromeda galaxy are still there, and they're supposedly also really powerful, the main villains, because you never really fought them. You fought against their, basically like their foot soldier, who was I don't remember the name of the main the main villain guy, was basically just a puppet, just like Saren was in Mass Effect 1. So you never fought the main villains of the Andromeda galaxy, and they are probably at the same power level or worse than the Reapers. We don't know actually, but there might be. So they might actually still be the main villain, so to speak, and they might want to invade the Milky Way galaxy too. Because in the end of Andromeda, I think you managed to take over this facility from the Prothean-like race that were before, you know, before anything else in the Andromeda galaxy. So I don't know necessarily what kind of power that entails for the human race or all the other races that are from the Milky Way galaxy. They might be able to use that technology to get home to the Milky Way again. Maybe they're able to build mass relays, so to speak. I'm unsure, but it would be really cool if they could tie in the Milky Way and the Andromeda galaxy together, considering that Andromeda is a new frontier, and we've basically already finished the Milky Way galaxy. Of course, you know, even in Mass Effect, all the planets and solar systems are not explored, because I think it says that in like the manual that maybe 1%, maybe not even half a percent of every solar system in the Milky Way galaxy is explored. which means that there's a lot of stuff that's hidden in the Milky Way. There might be even more powerful villains or something like that hiding somewhere in the Milky Way. Maybe it's not gonna be about fighting a Reaper threat-like villain. Maybe they want to build up to that to later games again. So maybe now it's about fighting or building again, rebuilding and getting rid of bandits and maybe clan leaders and building up structure again. That might be the, I mean, nothing's impossible, so it might be possible that we're gonna play the game as if we're gonna play like the intergalactic police, so to speak, trying to rebuild order to build something, sort of like Andromeda, where we had to establish colonies all over again now in the Milky Way. Of course, everything's open-ended. This is not anything that's confirmed. Well, of course, the squadmates are gonna be returning some way or another, and Shepard, we can already see that, so that's pretty much confirmed. But those later parts, hard to say. Anyhow, what are your thoughts? What are your expectations? What do you think is going to happen? Do you agree with any of the points I just brought up? Let's have a discussion. It'd be fun. And I really want to say thank you for watching the Mass Effect teaser trailer reaction. I haven't gotten such a response from a reaction video as from this before, so really thank you from the bottom of my heart. It really made my day when I saw all those views coming in. 2,000 might not be a lot to a lot of people, but to me that's a lot. Also, I just want to point this in. Some of you might actually know this, but I'm the guy who uploaded the original Reaper sound effects clip on YouTube, and I moved it to my other channel that's called Mr. Hulthen, when you have to write the entire Mr. I'm not really original in that, but I uploaded that there instead because I got a copyright strike, so I moved that video over there. So if you still want to watch or just download the sounds from the Reapers, just go to that channel, just search for Mr. Hulthen, or just click on the link down below and you'll find it. Anyhow, thank you very much. This has been a pleasant experience so far. Let's hope we can make some more fun videos, maybe a little more technical than this, because I just basically wanted to upload this because I'm so excited. Anyway, thank you and have a nice day, an evening, whatever. I don't know what my outro is gonna be, so whatever. Just have a wonderful day. Thank you. Bye.